Alright guys, so what we're going to take apart today is the Invert Mini. It's a great little gun. It's super light, great for playing. Cool thing is that there's no hoses at all. It's got this nice little ASA here, and all this stuff is right here inside the handle. And today I'll be showing you how to take this apart. So first thing you're going to want to do is take off the grip so you can get to the internals of the gun. It would help if I had the right Allen keys. Alright. And yes, this is an aftermarket grip. You know, it's a cheap little thing I got at pntball.com. You guys can go check that place out. Great prices, great prices. I think they also have free shipping going on right now on some stuff. You might want to go check that out. Alright, we'll take the whole thing off. It's all good. There's that. One more screw. Alright, so once you have the grip off, you basically, this is basically the whole internal of the gun. There's no hoses or anything. Everything is straight through here. You got your solenoid and you got your hoses that go straight to your ASA. You know, so you don't have all this other crap down here. So next we'll take off the grip frame. It's really cool. It's got a little, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's got a little hole right there on the trigger frame, so you can get straight to the bolt, and you don't have to like twist yourself everywhere to get to it. Come on. If you're uncoordinated like me, this will be a little hard, but you know, otherwise it's a fairly easy gun to maintain. It's got all your tournament modes, PSP, Millennium ramping, regular, semi-auto. It shoots up to 20 BPS, I believe. But yeah, it's a great little gun. I love playing with this. I play with it just about every chance I get to go to the field, and this is the marker that I use. So taking this screw out right here will also release the back bolt, and it'll release the grip frame at the same time. So you're going to want to hold that down so the spring doesn't launch it out. And just hold up, don't want to break anything, pop it out like so. And all your electronical boards are in here, so we'll set the bolt over here, and I'll show you the internals right here. Oh, wrong size, my bad. Oops. And it's always good to do your maintenance on your guns before you go to the field, just because then you waste time, you know. I have my 9-volt in there. The way you program this gun, it's a very weird way. What you do is you press this button a series of times, and then the trigger a series of times to make it go up or down. You really need the manual for this. I haven't even got it perfected yet. I still go to the manual every now and then. So if you do buy a gun like this, even if it's from your friend, make sure that you get the manual like offline or something, or however, just make sure that you have the manual, because it helps a lot. A cool trick that I learned is that once you figure out the codes to this, write it down on a piece of paper, then put the clear duct tape over it to laminate it, and fold it and stick it in the space of your grip frame. So that way, when you're at the field and you feel like changing your modes for whatever reason, you just pop open your grip frame with the 2 screws, and you got your codes right there instantly. Bam, you know? Alright, so that's basically it for the grip frame. So we'll put that over here. Now let's get to this bolt. You got the solenoid right here that connects up to the board that goes to your eyes. So let's take a look at the bolts real quick. It just slides on out. Obviously, as you can see, I have not yet cleaned it from my last encounter with my best friends. So let me set that down right here, and let me grab a rag. Alright, got my rag and my lovely Invert Mini lube that came with the gun. So let's start cleaning this bad boy. Ooh. Yeah, it's on there good. Wipe that paint and everything off. So every time you play with this gun, every how many? Just about every other time you use this gun, every time you go to the field, every other time you play with this gun, it would be a nice gesture to wipe all the stuff off of it, clean it, so that it's not funky like this. I feel like I'm setting a bad example for you guys watching this video. But yeah, that's what you should probably do, is clean it almost every chance you get. Clean gun is a happy gun, remember that. Alright, now that I got this all good, nice and clean and happy, because happy guns are perfect guns. Let's see, is there any paint still in here? Nope, we're good. Alright, so now that I have the bolt disassembled, let's wipe this off. Okay, so we got that, we got all our pieces over here. Let's unscrew this hose right quick. Do be careful when you're taking apart this gun, especially with these hoses here, because they have these O-rings on them. And over here on this one, if you ever have to take this one off, there is an O-ring right here, a small little O-ring that keeps this pressurized. If that falls out, your gun won't shoot. Your arrow will just leak right out of your ASA, and no one wants that. Happened to me at the field, took me 3 hours to figure out. I just forgot an O-ring. So make sure that you put everything back where it was, and that you don't leave anything out. Okay, next we'll take off the solenoid. Just a little plug right there, don't hurt it. Be careful with your solenoid too, because if your solenoid's screwed up, you're screwed up. Okay, so that's all the way through the bolt and the top. So now I'll show you how to get to the eyes and the eye board. It's several screws right here at the bottom, right here, that I'm taking out right now. And do remember, if you ever break paint in this gun because you turn your eyes off, you're gonna want to take this piece of metal off right here to get to the eye board, because if your eyes are clotted up with paint and they do not work, they will not shoot. And you can be sitting at home hours saying, oh, my gun won't shoot, oh, this is gay. But it's not gay. It just means you need to clean off your gun. And I'm not saying run your eye board and your eyes underwater, because that's just stupid. Who does that? No one. All you need is a little rag, wipe off the eyes, and you're good as new. If any paint gets on the boards, just wipe them off. and it should be perfect after that, actually. I can't tell you how many times I had to learn that the hard way with this gun. All I can say is that it's taken a hit and it's kept going, you know what I mean? So now that I'm finishing off with this last screw, be very careful. You just take that off like that, and just comes right off. And then here's your eye cover board. You want to be careful taking this off as well. See that? How there's a little grime on my eyes right there? I probably have to clean that, or else it's not gonna shoot. So yeah. Get them nice and squeaky clean. Make sure that there's no paint on this board, because if there's paint on this board, you're screwed, because it's like 30 bucks for replacement. If you guys ever have problems with your guns, feel free to send me an email or shoot me a message on YouTube, or you can just ship me your gun if you want to, and you know, I'll fix it for you. I'll relube it and I'll send it back to you. Yeah, and depending on what I have to do to your gun, you know, just however long it takes. So yeah, just shoot me an email if you guys can't figure this out, or if you need more help on this. Just shoot me an email or something, send me a message, and I'll be sure to reply to it as soon as I get a chance to. So there is the whole disassembly of the Invert Mini. So now let's put it back together. Your eyes, there's two little holes right there that your eyes just slip right into, like so. Right? Then you just put your little cover back on, like this. And all these screws on this board are exactly the same, so it doesn't matter if you're like, oh wait, no, this one goes on the bottom left, not the top left. They're all exactly the same, so it does not matter. Oops. Oh well. There are several upgrades you can get for this gun as well. You can change out the board and get an OLED board for it, so it's got the readout for you, like one of those fancy Egos or the Lux or something. It's really cool. I've seen one before. A friend of mine had it on theirs, and I really liked the way it looked. The only thing I didn't like was the feel of the plate that goes over the battery, because it's like a really cheap plastic. I don't know where he got his, but I wasn't loving it too much. I hope this video helps the guys out there and girls out there watching this. I remember when I first got this gun, I was just scouring the internet for videos on here, because I just wanted to know about my gun, you know, I wanted info. And no one really seemed to have what I was looking for, so I hope this helps you guys somewhat, if not at all, you know. And if there's anything else that you think you might need, just leave a comment at the bottom, and I'll reply, help you through it. What you want to do is get a nice generous amount of lube right here. There's like 5 or 6 O-rings here that you're going to need to lubricate, or else just, you know, happy lubed gun is a good lubed gun. So after that's done, there's also 3 more O-rings on here. Just slip that guy back on. Put some lube around him. And then, you got to make sure that the little hole right here on the bottom of the bolt matches up with the little notch that's right here on the top. Alright, guys? And then just put it on. Right? Off my hands. So after that, we can screw this in. And we'll screw in the solenoid. It's like the heart of your gun. If your solenoid breaks, your gun will no longer work. Okay, got that. You just slide it on in. Like this. And probably the first screw you want to put in is this one so the bolt doesn't fly out. Tighten it on up. Oh. Okay, got a nice good seal on that. Now we'll put in, we'll put in this one next. Remember, there's a little hole right here. Goes straight to the grip frame. Oh, come on, there we go. It is kind of hard with that thing getting in the way, but you know, it's all good. It'll get her done. And I think we just gotta tighten it now. Yep. Good. 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 All right. Everything seems to be in order. Let's see. So it works. Okay. Let's put this guy back on so the battery's all good. And we can screw that back on. And last but not least, put on the panda looking bear themed, whatever you want to call it, grip that I have bought. This grip is still for sale at pntball.com. If you want to go check it out, they're like $5, if that, for these grips. They have other ones there too for the same price. I just like this one because it had a little bear on it with a crown and a money sign. It was like a pimp bear, you know what I'm saying? So I just figured I'd get this one. And they have them in different colors too, so yeah. Another site that has very nice goggles is ansgear.com. They have very nice stuff there if you want to check their stuff out. They actually have some really nice stuff at ANS Gear. They have the nightstick barrel that I have. You can get that there. You can get the brand new Mini there. You can get the new axe there. I personally don't see a difference between the Mini and the axe, just because they seem like the same thing to me. But yeah. So that was basically it for the disassembly and assembly of the Invert Mini. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and if you need any other videos or any help with your guns, just leave me a message. Later.